All right, we're going to work on example number 3 with Hess's law. This is our target equation that we need to find the delta enthalpy for, and these three here are our reference equations. We can see that calcium gas is what we want to start with, so I'm going to go ahead and keep my first reference equation the same. So number 1, we have calcium gas plus 2 carbon solid goes to calcium carbide, and I'm going to keep the delta H the same, negative 62.8 kilojoules per mole. Next, I have my second reference equation, and since I thought about this for a little bit, I'm going to keep it the same because I can eventually cross out my carbon soot to get just the one that I want. So that helps us get closer to our target equation, and it also solves our oxygen problem once we are able to reverse this third reference equation. So first, we're just going to keep the enthalpy of this reaction the same. All right, for the third one, we're going to reverse it. And when we do that, we'll be able to cancel out our calcium carbide, which is not in our target equation, and we'll be able to have the product of calcium carbonate on the correct side. So I'll go ahead and do that. Remembering all of our states. And our delta H is now going to be times by -1 since we reversed it. So we have negative 1538 kilojoules per mole. All right, we're going to start crossing some things out to get to our target equation. We have crossed out our carbon so that we have just the one. We can cancel our calcium carbonate. We can also cancel our carbon dioxide. So here we have oxygen gas and 5/2 oxygen gas, and what we want to get is 3/2 oxygen gas. So I'm just going to write this out for us. 5/2 is like saying that we have 5 oxygens, okay? We have oxygen gas, which is 2 oxygens. If we subtract them, we get 3 oxygens, which is 3/2 oxygen gas molecules, which is what we want in our answer. So we're going to cross this one out entirely and then cross this out. It's now 3/2 when we subtract it at the end. So maybe I won't write it in here. We'll just write it in our answer. When we put this all together, we're going to have calcium gas plus 3/2 oxygen gas, which is our 3 oxygens when we subtracted, producing, and our carbon, can't forget, producing our calcium carbonate, and that's it. Our total delta H, when we add this all together, is negative 1207 kilojoules per mole.